Yeah, we're definitely going to see a more seasonal pattern going all the way through next week. Not going to see anything really well above average, but we're not going to see anything like we saw like the last 2 weeks where we're much colder than average. We're going to be kind of in between little air masses going to next week. Really, there's your last push of the cold air going out to the southeast, and then really we're going to be under this northwest flow. We're going to have systems come through with this pattern. One comes Sunday, and there's several next week too that'll come, especially maybe Thursday and Friday. One of those right there that might pull a life warm air up into the area to get us above freezing Thursday and Friday before we have another push of some cooler, more seasonal air, but it's really progressive with this pattern. So don't expect if we drop back down to really stay there. We'll come right back up too, and you can see even more air to the west. So that's what's going to be going on. But we do have quite a bit of snow chances the second half of next week. But as you would expect in early February, none of the snow chances really are that significant. Right now, we just still got the clouds from the system that dove south last night. You have lake effect snow. Milwaukee's seen some. Chicago's actually seen some too. Overall, we'll see some of this cloud cover ahead. But really, that's about it. The next system still hasn't taken shape yet over in the plains. Really, I got the wind chills here. This will be getting into the 10 to 15 below range, potentially overnight, with a few passing low clouds that may expand a little bit after midnight, too. So we might wake up with a little bit of low cloud cover out there. It won't really exist long in the day, but look at the wind chills in the morning, still potentially 10 to 15, so still somewhat cold out there. The good news is the winds really drop off tomorrow. The temperatures get well into the teens, so the wind chill won't be a bunch of a factor once again when we go in the afternoon with plenty of sunshine. And look at those wind chills, above zero, even 10 to 15 above, so really not a factor anymore, so that's nice to see. Tonight's low temperatures with the cloud cover a little bit off and on and a little bit of change in air mass, just getting barely below zero for some areas, so still cold out there. As we go tomorrow, a lot of areas will get into the 20s finally, above zero. A few areas mid-20s. Light winds, the wind chill in the morning, once again, could be 10 to 15, so it will be kind of cold in the morning, but by afternoon, plenty of sunshine and fairly light winds. Now, the snow takes shape Saturday night, late Saturday night, probably closer to sunrise as we go into Monday. This doesn't quite show it there, but overall, it'll come through the area, a period of light snow all the way from day to the evening. Amounts, we're not looking at too much if we look at that right now. Pretty much going to be in that 1 to 2. It's a widespread kind of event, and there could be pockets of areas and the kind of numbers flashed away that could push 2 inches, but I think generally most areas will get 1 to 2. Most of this will be probably accumulating in the morning and then showers continuing in the afternoon through the evening. Sunday's highs, this is the good news. We're back to seasonal now in the mid-20s, kind of where we should be too. And if you're looking back at what we should be going in the first part of next week, going back on Groundhog Day, you're looking at temperatures in the mid-20s. Cloud cover, at least for Wisconsin, if they have the groundhog down in Madison area. Looks like we have cloud cover, so it's kind of a 50-50 shot of what we're going to see with that going forward. But I do know, in fact, we're going to see seasonal to above average temperatures towards the second half of next week, with some snow chances continuing, especially Thursday and Friday, and then we get colder for the weekend. But that 19 is just a slight drop back down.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't stick.
Well, it will go back and forth. 19 is nothing unusual, but it's not going to look any type of negative numbers.
Okay, that's good news. All right, right there. Thanks, Craig.